Catch up on the stories you missed last week, and get a hint of the ones you'll be talking about this week. Related Story Young Restless Preview. Kyle defends his actions to Jack, and Victor vows he won't walk away from this fight. We've sometimes said it about our soaps, miss a day, and you miss a lot. But the same is true of soaps.com. So we've compiled a lineup of the General Hospital, the Young and the Restless, the Bold and the Beautiful, and Days of Our Lives stories that might have slipped by you last week, and added to them a little preview of what lies ahead on all 4 soaps. Read on and get in the know. Days of Our Lives. I know your brain almost got fried, Stefan, but I promise you it was worth it. For me. Credit. Peacock screenshot. Stefan's deprogramming may not have gone quite as planned, but Gabby is so close to victory, she can taste it. At this point, we don't see anything or anyone holding her back. And that could have downright deadly consequences for one character whom she may have already killed, without even knowing it. Worse, Gabby may just have set a villainous alliance in motion that could tear half the town apart. Last week, after signing divorce papers and sleeping with Gwen, Xander decided to prove his critics right and take them for everything they have. Stefan regained his love for Gabby, but declared he loved Chloe, too. Chad and Stephanie had sex. The devil posed as Jordan, Adrian and Susan to trick Kate, Kayla and Marlena into signing over their souls. Meanwhile, Steve, John and Roman plan to kill Orpheus. This week, it looks like Sarah's finally learned to fight fire with fire. Because after a surprising encounter with Rex, she's going to be giving Xander a little taste of his own medicine on Friday, Feb. 10. And somehow, we don't see him taking it well. Are we about to have sex too? 0. Credit. Jill Johnson, JPI General Hospital. As Nicholas' time in Port Charles comes closer and closer to an end, it's become clear that there are few extremes he won't go to. But when he finally does go out, will it be with a bang or a whimper? However he does, one thing we know is that he'll be bowing out without Marcus Coloma. Now that the actor's gone, he opened up about how his shocking exit went down, and why, in the end, it hurt so darn much. Last week, after delivering her baby, Willow crossed over into the hereafter, where Harmony tried to convince her to stay, but Michael's voice pulled her back. Upon learning Nicholas wanted Carolyn to keep Esme from remembering that he held her prisoner, Elizabeth confessed the whole truth to Finn about Esme. Stella learned that there was a possibility that Curtis was Trina's father. And armed with his dad's video confession, Spencer told Nicholas he was going to take custody of his yet-to-be-born sibling. This week, wedding bells are ringing on Friday, February 10th, as Portia and Curtis's Valentine's Day nuptials kick off. But if our guess is right, those bells are likely to end up drowned out by the explosion of fireworks going off as Portia's big secret comes out. So Curtis is my dad. I thought you were supposed to get something new on your wedding day. Credit. ABC screenshot. The Young and the Restless Victor has always been a plotter and a schemer, but above all else, he's also a master strategist. And that's why his latest turn just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us. In fact, if we didn't know any better, we'd think there's something else, something unspoken that's going on underneath his latest plan. Find out what's been going horribly wrong here. Last week, as the possibility of a court battle brewed for Devin and Lily, Adam threw water on Victor and Kyle's plan to oust him by alerting Jack. Sally, meanwhile, told Nick her baby could be his nephew. And elsewhere in the romance department, Billy and Chelsea went on a non-date, Phyllis flew off to butt into Daniel's love life, and Victoria kissed Nate. This week, is Victor's meddling about to reignite his and Jack's feud into a firestorm that could burn down Genoa City? Well, things could get dicey because after Victor makes waves on Friday, Feb. 10, Jack is going to be making a shocking decision. And that never ends well. Honestly, Victor, it's just nice to be back on familiar ground. Credit, CBS screenshot the bold and the beautiful. Let's not mince words here, Sheila and Bill make a powerful, nearly unstoppable couple. So long as they're watching each other's backs, it's going to be tough for someone to stick a knife in Sheila's. Tough, but not impossible. At the end of the day, it may take an equally formidable duo to yank Bill and Sheila apart and take the villain down for good. And we think we might know the pair that's up for the job. Find out who here. Last week, Bill asked Katie to take him back. Taylor confessed to Katie that she'd shot her ex-husband, and Sheila and Katie squared off. Carter told Katie he was falling in love with her, and Brooke made nice with Deacon before comforting Taylor. Later, both the blonde and Steffi vowed to protect the unraveling psychiatrist, and Sheila threatened Katie in a conversation with Deacon. Katie finally got tired of Brooke getting all the cool arch-enemies, so she's claiming one of her own. Credit, Howard Wise, JPI this week. Is Sheila really all in with Bill? We've certainly had our doubts. And after Deacon sneaks his way into seeing her, the emotional moment they share on Friday, Feb. 3 has us thinking that Bill may want to watch his back. We've got all the previews and predictions in the coming month for Bold, Beautiful, Young Restless, General Hospital and Days of Our Lives in our February Sweets photo gallery.